All right, it's time for us to start another career mode series, and you can already see the team that we're using. Our next career mode is going to be with Real Madrid. By far the team I've seen most in the comments recently, you guys want to see. So we're going to be doing a Real Madrid career mode, but it's going to be a little bit different than the last one we did. And I will touch more upon that a little bit later. But Real Madrid, since losing Cristiano Ronaldo, they have not been the same. They signed Eden Hazard, which proved to be not that good of a signing. Like, there's a lot of rumors he wants to leave, and they've just not been as dominant as like we're used to seeing Real Madrid recently, whether in the league, La Liga, or in the Champions League. So we are here to try and restore them to their previous glory of just pure domination. In real life this summer, they have some very interesting transfers lined up, possible transfers, and so do we in this series. So drop a like if you're excited for the Real Madrid series. Drop a like if you want to see this series daily, and also subscribe to the channel if you have not. We are trying to reach 50,000 subs, and we're not too far away. But all right, let's get this started. So for difficulty, of course, ultimate, we're going to be using the same sliders from the United Career Mode. We're going to make them even harder for this series, which it's going to get kind of crazy. Now, I was thinking of disabling the first summer transfer window, but for this series, we are not. We're going to leave it enabled because we're going to make some signings in this first window. Hence why this series will be a little bit different than our last few. And look at, there we are, Carlo Ancelotti. Look at that name on that jersey. It looks beautiful. So this Real Madrid team has a lot of good players, but for this series, we are going to give this team a complete makeover. The plan for this series is to be 1 or 2 seasons, depending on what you guys want to see. And we're going to try to give this team a completely new look with new players, some huge signings, and like I said, trying to restore this team back to its previous dominance that we haven't seen in a while. I will say this now though, this series is not going to be a completely like a full series, not a super long series. It's going to be sort of like a mini series, hence why this will probably be only 1 to 2 seasons max. It all change depending on what you guys want to see, but that's my plan now. We're coming off using a Man United team that was pretty good, and we're coming around Madrid, which is also a very good team, which we're going to increase the sliders and make it even harder. But because we're using another good team, I don't want this series to be too long. Like, this series might last like a week and a half or 2 weeks maybe. And then the next team we use is going to be a mid-level team or a low-level team or the Creative Club series. I'm not sure yet. But in between that, this could be just a fun little series where we remake this team. We don't rely on realism too much. We try to make it understandable though. And I think we're still going to have fun with this series because we got some plans to remake this team that I'm excited about. And I mean, there's a few players on our short list that would really rebuild this Real Madrid team to start the rebuild. So things are going to get quite busy around here. So once again, if you're excited about this series, drop a like. I'd appreciate it so much. Helps the channel out so much. Helps get new people to the channel as well. And like I said, if you want this to be a daily series, that is the best way of letting me know, by dropping a like on the video. So before we take a look at the squad and we start making some moves, we got something else to talk about. All right, what do all the best football stadiums in the world have in common? Cutting edge technology, state-of-the-art architecture, incredible atmospheres? No, they have the most perfect and expertly crafted playing fields in the world. Whether it's lawn, grass, turf, whatever you want to call it, these stadiums have the highest quality maintenance crews and tools to ensure that their playing fields can be of the highest quality in the world. And you can have that same exact level of quality for your playing field. This video is sponsored by Manscaped. Manscaped are the global leaders in below the waist men's grooming, trusted by 4 million men worldwide and counting. Manscaped offers the highest level of grooming a man could ask for. Now, the Lawnmower 4.0 is the pinnacle of men's grooming products. It has advanced skin-safe technology that reduces cuts and nicks on places where you do not want them. It has an LED spotlight. It's waterproof. It has different guard lengths for different types of trims. It's got a wireless charging system. This thing has everything you'd want in a body hair trimmer. Because trust me, you want to be confident in the tools you are using. And there is a reason Manscaped are known as the champions in below the waist grooming. And they've also got the Weed Whacker, which is for nose and ear hair. Because come on, your nose and ear deserve that same exact level of care. So these both come in the Performance Package 4.0, which also includes other products like anti-chafing deodorant. It's got shaving mats. It's got a toner. You get a free pair of boxers. You get a traveling bag. Along with the Lawnmower 4.0 and the Weed Whacker, it has everything you'd want in a men's grooming bundle, or also sold separately. And they've also got an ultra premium body wash that will have you smelling like a Champions League winner. So to kick off the new year, you can head over to manscaped.com and at checkout use code Tyztir for 20% off. That is 20% off, and you get free shipping with your order, and that is with code Tyztir. And I mean, that is an insane deal you just can't pass up on. Like, grooming tools, hygiene is nothing to mess around with. You need the right tools for the job, and that is why Manscaped is trusted by so many men worldwide, and their products will have your playing field looking state of the art, just like the best stadiums in the world. So links will be in the description. Use code Tyztir at checkout, 20% off and free shipping. So thanks to Manscaped for sponsoring this video, and as always, let's get back to it. All All right, let's take a look at this squad and try to make some first changes to it. So Courtois, probably the keeper for the series. He's so good in this game. Lunin is a good second choice, so I'm fine with that. Now Marcelo, we are going to transfer list him. I like Mendy at left back. We probably need a new left back other than Marcelo. I like him in real life, but in this series, we're trying to really rebuild this team. Basically in like 1 to 2 seasons. So some of the older players that there's not good enough, players want to move on. We gotta let some players go basically. And Marcelo, we're gonna transfer list him. So at center back, I like Alaba. I also like Nacho because he can play right back and left back. Now Militao, because we used him in the Man United series, we are going to transfer list him in this one. I feel like we just used him, so I kind of want a new center back pairing. So we're gonna need a new center back to pair alongside Alaba. But Nacho's a good like 3rd choice, 4th choice. Vallejo, I mean, one for the future. Is he good enough for this season? This series, probably not. But I'll wait to transfer list him. We'll see. Could maybe use him as a 4th choice. Carvajal, I like as the starting right back. Vasquez, we could probably buy a younger, more promising right back to be the backup to Carvajal, I think. Casemiro is a player I'll probably hold on to. He is so good in this game. Ceballos, we're gonna transfer list him. We're gonna hold on to Blanco maybe. Valverde, we're gonna keep. Modric though, we are gonna transfer list Modric. Actually, I'm not sure. We're going to either sell Modric or Cruz. We're going to sell one of them. So I'll put them both on the transfer list and we'll decide. I know if you're a Real Madrid fan, you're going to be like, you're selling everyone, but that is kind of the point of this series. Like if we just take control of Real Madrid for 1 season and keep all these players, it's not that interesting to me. If we really try and like rebuild this team, remake this team, I feel like I'd have a lot more fun with it. And it'd be more interesting to see. So we're going to do it like this. Isco is a player I actually really like. I'm not sure if we will keep him though. Eden Hazard is going to be sold 100%. His move to Real Madrid was honestly not a good choice. So he's going to be sold. Vinicius is here to stay. Asensio probably gone as well. Gareth Bale is actually one of my favorite players, believe it or not. So I definitely want to try and keep him in this series. He could be really good off the bench. And then Rodrigo, honestly, I'm not sure about Rodrigo. Probably keep him, but not 100% sure. The same with Benzema. I mean, Benzema is a legend for Real Madrid at this point. Very underrated and not appreciated enough. But for this series, with the signings we have in mind, it might make sense to move him on. But once again, I'm not sure about that completely. And then Luka Jovic, we will probably sell, and Mariano, we'll probably sell as well. So you can tell we listed a lot of players in the transfer list. And this is what I mean. We're gonna truly remake this team. Give it a whole new look. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 players in the transfer list. That's a lot. Some of them we might not move on like Modric and Cruz, but most of them will be sold, hopefully at least, or used in swap deals. So of course, I'm gonna need your guys' transfer targets for this series. We probably won't complete the window in this episode. We'll probably make a few signings and then probably end it with time left in the window. And the next episode, we will complete the window with the help of your guys' comments. So once again, any players you think we should sign, leave that in the comments. And we've basically any position, to be honest, other than keeper, like any other position, whatever you have in mind, leave it in the comments, because we are giving this team a fresh new look. And also, of course, press conferences are gonna be back for this series, so leave a comment and you might be featured in next episode's press conference. All right, so our homegrown talent we got for this series, this man is 6'6". He's 16 and 6'6". He should be playing basketball, not football. Go play basketball. But he's a center forward, good dribbling and good pace. 59 finishing. I'm not sure if he's actually a striker. He looks more like a winger to me, so we're gonna make him a winger. I mean, with that height though, he would be good up top. 6'6" though, that is crazy. Why are all homegrown talents always like crazy tall? All right, first offer is from Man City for Luka Jovic. I'm actually deciding, should we give him a chance in the series? I feel like in real life he hasn't really been given that much of a chance, but I mean, if Man City want to pay that much for him, I think we could replace him with a more exciting player, and they just accept 37.5. So Jovic is probably on his way to Man City, and he is. So Jovic first departure is gone to Man City, and now Spurs want Militao. Now I'd love to keep him, but like I said, we just used him in the Man United Career Mode, and I don't really like reusing players that much, and I think it'd be more interesting to try and replace him. So I mean, 95.5, we could apparently get like 120 for him, but that might be a little bit too high. Let's just try to get like 75. All right, 72. I'm giving you a deal here. 72 million for Militao is an absolute steal. And they're not. Okay, Spurs, you have bottled it again. Okay, PSG want Cruz now. I feel like we're either going to sell Modric or Cruz, because we got Camavinga. I want to use Valverde, and we do have some signings in mind. Like if PSG want to pay, let's say 125. 125 for Cruz and you can have him. It's a lot of money. 116, that's a lot. That is a lot of cash. 120 and he's yours. 120 and Cruz is yours, and we keep Modric. And that is accepted. So it looks like we're keeping Modric and selling Cruz if that deal goes through. Okay, Bayern have tried a swap deal with Lucas Hernandez and Militao. So Lucas Hernandez plus 5.8, that's it for Militao. That seems like a low ball. I mean, 20 would be to his value pretty much. What if we do like 17 plus Lucas Hernandez? Because I mean, he's a center back that'd be good for us. I mean, he's pretty good in this game. We're gonna offer that. This is an interesting swap deal from Bayern Will they accept this? They accepted. Okay, so we might be getting Lucas Hernandez, and Militao might be on his way to Bayern Munich. I mean, Lucas Hernandez, he's 25, he's 84 rated. He could be a really good third choice, and then we can go after like maybe a better center back to be the first choice. Maybe. You know what? Since they offered it, we're gonna do it. It's actually not a bad swap deal offered from Bayern. So Militao on his way to Bayern Munich and Lucas Hernandez on his way to Real Madrid. And now it's up to Militao to accept the deal. Okay, so Toni Kroos has been sold to PSG. Ceballos has been sold to Watford, and then Militao has gone to Bayern Munich, and we have Lucas Hernandez. Very, very interesting. And Barcelona want Vasquez for 27.2. You can have him. You know what? You can have him. Yeah, I am not mad about a deal for Lucas Hernandez. Very solid. So Man City want Modric now, but I think because we sold Kroos, we're gonna keep Modric. All right, how much money do we have? We have 322 million, probably more like 350-ish. That's a lot of money. I think it's about time we go after transfers ourselves. So in this summer, it has been heavily linked that Real Madrid are going to try to sign Mbappe, Haaland, and Pogba on free contract deals. I would say Mbappe, it's pretty likely he's going to go to Real Madrid. I really don't see him going anywhere else. And I mean, we're making big changes. We're rebuilding this team. Why not make Mbappe the first signing of this series? It is going to take a lot of money though. And we might try and include someone here. You know what? Why not Eden Hazard? Why don't we just include him? Like 140 million plus Eden Hazard. That is about Mbappe's value. And okay, wait, they actually don't want Hazard, and they just want 152.4 for Mbappe. That's it. Guys, that's like 40 million below his value. You're underselling Mbappe here. Am I gonna tell them? No, I am just gonna accept that. That is an insane deal for Mbappe. And I mean, come on, you knew it was gonna happen. You knew it was gonna happen. So the first signing of the series is Lucas Hernandez in a swap deal, but the true first signing of this series is gonna be Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid. This is the signing to start returning Real Madrid back to previous dominance. This is the signing to start it all. So there is Mbappe in his new colors. He's gonna take the number 7 because Hazard will be sold. I mean, a signing can't get much bigger than that. And I'd bet money on that we're gonna see it in real life too, this summer probably. And we did not spend as much money as I thought we were gonna have to. Like, that was a pretty decent deal. All right, Manchester United want Hazard. I mean, if we get a little bit more money, I will let you take Eden Hazard. It's a very weird signing, but hey, 62.5 and Man United, you can have Hazard. Okay, they're lowballing. Give me a profit. 59.5. Oh, I hate them. 57.5. Just take it. They're gonna over 1 million. Man, teams are being stingy. But Vasquez has been sold to Barcelona. It's definitely a weird one. Arsenal want Asensio. I could actually see that maybe happening, and they're offering 60.4 for Asensio. That's a lot of money. Let's try to get a little bit more. I feel like Mr. Krabs in this series already. 63.5 for Asensio. I will do that. I will 100% do that. And Marcelo has been sold to Chelsea. That's not too bad of a move for him. Now I know, if you're a Real Madrid fan, you might be scratching your eyes out. But I am not a Real Madrid fan, and I want to give this team a new look, like I said. So to do that in one or two seasons, a lot of players are gonna have to be sacrificed. And we now have about 250 million-ish in the budget. Paul Pogba. I want you to join Real Madrid. It's another player that is very likely going there, or at least rumored. About Isco plus 40 million. They accept that. So Isco, I do like Isco in real life, but I think with the formation we want to play in this series, we're not going to be using a cam. So he kind of doesn't fit our plans for the style we're going to play. And Paul Pogba does. And he will basically be Toni Kroos' replacement in a way. Honestly, he should have made this move a while ago. At Man United, he has just been kind of just rotting there. Hasn't been good for Man United. Hasn't been good for Paul Pogba himself. So he needed a move, and we're trying to make it, and we have made it in this series. Paul Pogba to Real Madrid. And there is Paul Pogba in his new colors now. So this team is about to look a bit different. This team's about to a tiny bit different. All right, PSG want Benzema now. Man, I'm not sure if we should let go of Benzema in this series. He is so underappreciated in real life. Like when Ronaldo was there, he was one of their most important players. But for this series, he is expendable, I think. 120 million for 33-year-old Benzema, PSG, and you got yourself a deal. 113.4. Oh, that's a good amount for a 33-year-old. I'm accepting it. You know, I'm accepting it. They just lost Mbappe. They're trying to replace him, and if they're gonna give us 113.4 million for Benzema, I think I will do that. Asensio has been sold to Arsenal for 60. That's just a crazy amount. Who wants Hazard now? Chelsea want Hazard for 60 million. Hey, that's actually perfect. That's actually where he should go in real life. So we're gonna try and make this happen. Man, I'm basically selling everyone. This is hilarious. 63 million. Hazard might be on his way to Chelsea. We are gutting this team. All right, Benzema sold, and then Eden Hazard sold to Chelsea. Okay, we just made a lot of moves. Let's look real quick. So Hazard, Benzema, Asensio, Marcelo, Vasquez, Militao, Ceballos, Kroos, and Jovic all sold. Oh man, that's a lot of very important players sold. But look at our money. We are building a bank at Real Madrid. So currently the starting 11 is looking like this. So striker, all we got is Mbappe. That's it. On wingers, we got Bale, Vinicius. They're staying. We got Rodrigo, who's staying. So we probably could use another winger. Midfield, we got Modric, Pogba, Valverde, and Camavinga. I feel like that's 4 solid midfielders. I don't want to sell any of them. CDM, we could use another backup CDM, because you don't really have a player to play that. Even though Valverde can play there, I'm pretty sure, decently. And actually, Camavinga is actually like a pretty solid CDM, so maybe we don't need one. We definitely need another center back. I'm not sure if Hernandez will be the first choice or second or third choice. Actually, Alaba will be starting for sure. We probably need one more center back though, and then right back's fine, and left back is fine for now. And then we sold a bunch of players to be on the bench, so we basically need to bolster the bench with a lot of players. It's why we got all that money. And I mean, since we sold Benzema, there's just one player left on our short list, and I think it just makes sense. I think it just makes sense. Can we possibly offer anyone else just to make this a little bit easier on our budget? I don't think we have anyone else that we really want to get rid of. Yeah, I don't think we do. So let's try 160 plus a 15% salon clause. His contract is running out, so we might get a deal. 263. That's a lot of money. We might not get a deal here. 225. It's a lot of cash. Okay, they accept 225. We got a deal on Mbappe, but I don't think we're gonna get a deal on Haaland. So I mean, we need a striker. I mean, Mbappe is probably would be decent enough at striker, but we are bringing back the dominance, the big names of Real Madrid, the stars. And I mean, that's exactly what Erling Haaland is. So we've gutted this team, but we've brought in Pogba, Haaland, and Mbappe so far. So we've made some moves, some very interesting moves, very controversial if you ask me. I know they'll be controversial in the comments, but that is what this series is about. We are about to have a lot of fun with this. So there's Haaland in his new colors too, our new number 9. This team is insane. This team is going to be absolutely insane. So we got 200 million left, give or take some, and I don't think we're gonna look to sell anyone else. So that's probably the most budget we will get from player sales. So I think that's all the transfers I'm gonna make in the first episode. Haaland, Mbappe, and Mr. Paul Pogba. So in the comments, we are gonna need some reinforcements for this team because this bench is looking very, very thin. We still probably sell Mariano and probably sell Vallejo, I think, and Blanco, but all the big sales are pretty much done. What's left is just bolstering this bench. We need new fullbacks for sure because we have no backup fullbacks at all. We need backup fullbacks, we need another center back, we need a new backup striker, and then probably maybe one more winger. Maybe whatever you guys think, leave in the comments because I want to spend the rest of the money with your guys' help. And this team is looking a bit different, just a little bit. Honestly, it is exciting. I am excited about this. So I like this formation, so we're gonna stick with it. In terms of our tactics, let me know what you guys think we should play on. I think I'm gonna start balanced. It's always a good way to start, and then I'll see how we play to start the season. And I'll maybe, if you guys have any good ideas in the comments, we will change it. Is Casemiro really the captain of this team? I don't watch much Real Madrid games, so if you guys know, let me know who should be captain. I mean, Modric would be a good choice. Also, probably like Alaba or Courtois would be good choices. Carvajal, probably a good choice too. We will leave it on Casemiro for now because maybe he actually is captain in real life. I actually don't even know. And then in terms of instructions, we're gonna put Mbappe on getting behind, Vinicius on getting behind, and then Casemiro on stay back. We're gonna start with that pretty much, see how this team plays, and then maybe adjust things from there. But I think for the rest of the first episode, we're gonna play maybe the first 2 games of the season. First game is Alaves, second game is Levante. But we'll see if we have any more sales between then and now. Nacho Fernandez, we are not selling. Mariano to Granada is someone we're probably gonna sell. All right, so first game of the season against Alaves. This new look team, debuts for Haaland, debuts for Mbappe, debut for Pogba, and debut for Lucas Hernandez. This team is going to be so much fun to use. I'm already seeing Modric is going down in overall too, which kind of sucks. But I mean, we have Valverde, who I probably want to be his replacement. Valverde can also play on the wing too. We got to remember that. So he can play as a winger in case we need him. But I don't know if we're going to need another midfielder. I don't know. We could still maybe sell Modric. I want to see what you guys think. I mean, he's 35. He's going down. In real life, he's still good. He's probably going to play another season. But for this series, it might make sense to sell him and replace him. We'd still get probably 30-ish million for him. So players think we should sell, players you think we should buy in the comments. And also there's Brahim, who we could recall maybe to be one of the backup like wingers too, because I mean he's got decent pace. Could be a decent option. Man, they did Gareth Bale so dirty in this game. He's gonna be an 80 overall in 2 weeks. He's going down that quick. They did him so dirty. All right, so we're gonna play the first game. In terms of the sliders we're using, I did alter them a little bit for this series. So user sliders are all the same, all 50-50. Only change is the injury sliders are increased, but severity is dropped down. but everything else is 50 for user. Now for the CPU, their shot error is on 43, so their shots are a little bit better, even though they're already pretty much OP, and their pass error is on 5, so their passing should be so much better. That's at least what we're trying to achieve. Everything else is pretty much the same. Injuries, same as the users, and the only other one that's changed is the first touch control error is at 30, so their first touch should be a lot better as well. Even though we have an insane team, we saw it with the Man United Career Mode. It took us 4 seasons to win the Champions League. It's still not going to be easy by any means. And also competitive mode on, which I found it makes the game a lot more difficult. Players use a lot of skill moves, kind of gets annoying at times, but overall it makes the game a lot more difficult, and that is what we want. So first game of the season against Alaves. Man, Real Madrid always have like sick hits. I like all 3 of these. They look so good. We will use that color is so nice. It's like the same color as the background. But we're about to see the debut of Haaland, Mbappe, Pogba, and Hernandez all in one game. This is about to be something. Maybe my first time using, well, we used Mbappe in the PSG little mini series, but I didn't really use him that much. So we'll get a little more focused use on Mbappe first time using him. But this team with Pogba, Haaland, and Mbappe is going to be so much fun to use. Also Vinicius, it's going to be so much fun to use. And we are far from done with signings, like far from it. With your guys' help in the next episode, we are going to make quite a few signings. But first game, Haaland gets Real Madrid kicked off. Pogba in the team. Hernandez also. It is a new look Real Madrid team. This is going to be very interesting. All right, facing Alaves, a team that probably should beat first game of the season. On these sliders, though, you never know. I really never know what to expect with these sliders. Haaland, first shot of the season, it's going to be saved. Can you imagine if this happens in real life? If Real Madrid get Haaland, Mbappe, and Pogba. Honestly, they got the pull where it's like, it's not impossible to get all 3, which would be absolutely insane. Mbappe's playing on the right wing. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I wonder if we should go to like a 2 with the striker up top with Mbappe and Haaland. Honestly, I'm not sure. We will, if you guys have any ideas in the comments, be sure to let me know. I am open to a lot of possibilities. And Haaland, how do we not score that? Pogba, volley, off the defender. And it's going to go to Modric. It's actually going to be a handball. This team just feels deadly. And then Vinicius is an absolute beast in this game too. He's just underrated. And he almost scored the first goal of the game right there. Hey, that's a great ball. First test for the defense and Alaba. Actually, that's pretty good defending. I feel like my defending on competitor mode has gone a little bit better of recent. But this series will be a true test of that. Haaland into Mbappe. That could have been the new signings combining. Vinicius. What? Wasn't that bad. Was not that bad. That's a good ball to Haaland. Haaland, let's see the pace. Let's see the pace and power. That is pace and power. Who is this keeper? This keeper is having the game of his life. Corner. Swung in. That's Haaland's. That's Haaland's. It's not Haaland's. Get it to Alaba. You have a shot on you. You have a damn shot on you, Alaba. Okay, there's no room for the shot. Why not Casemiro? Was not bad. Okay, Mbappe, you've been kind of quiet so far. Well, that's not a quiet run. But, okay, how have we not scored? How have we not scored yet? Vinicius at the crossbar. How have we not scored yet? We are all over Alaves. All right, Pogba, send it to Mbappe. Send it to him. Not bad. It's really not bad. Mbappe's not going to reach it, though. Can you imagine one of our new signings and it gets injured, like a horrible injury? That would obviously be not good. What a tackle by Hernandez. Okay, to end the first half, Mbappe gets it, almost gets it to Haaland, and that is the first half. How have we not scored yet? All right, Mbappe's on his bike. Mbappe is on his bicycle. He is absolutely on it. He is being marked by a few, though. Mbappe into the middle. There's the first goal. Why was that so hard? We got signings like Haaland, Mbappe, Pogba, but Vinicius is the one to score the first goal of this series. Although Mbappe pretty much did all the work for it. It's basically just a tap in for Vinicius. All right, is that going to open the floodgates here? Vinicius gets the ball to Erling Haaland. Room to shoot, and Haaland takes advantage of it. What a goal by Erling Haaland. All that left foot in this game with long shots is absolutely deadly. This is pretty far out from Erling Haaland, and that shot is perfect. Where's the angle? Where is it at? Show me the angle. Show me it. There it is. Oh, that's just, oh, that's pretty. That is disgusting. Mbappe and Haaland are about to be the biggest show in world football. Okay, now we got to get Mbappe a goal. He deserves it. Okay, Pogba. I don't know what their player was doing, but Mbappe, and you got some pace here, Mbappe. Mbappe. Okay, what is that defender just laying off of him? What is that? I swear, since the recent update, like players, the AI are literally dumber. But there is Mbappe's goal. Not as glamorous or as much as a banger as Haaland's was, but still a goal nonetheless. Yeah, Alaves have not been. Maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. Maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. Maybe I shouldn't They've been terrible. They have been terrible. Now I can say it. They have been absolutely trashed, which is pretty much expected. Okay, that was a good challenge. I swear, it's like they can hear me. It's like they can hear me. Look at them. Look at them. Alaba, get the tackle one. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. It is like they can hear me talking about them, and they instantly play better once I talk about them. I swear, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. They almost just scored. Thankfully, he's offside. Okay, can we keep a clean sheet though? Can we keep a clean sheet? We're not going to keep a clean sheet. Palestri, he just absolutely showed me, or he got his revenge. I did not play him at all in the Man United series, and he just absolutely got his revenge. I swear, as soon as I said they haven't been that good, they're literally a different team. I swear, this game hears me. This game okay, what was that ball by me? Okay, maybe it's just me. On these sliders and on competitor mode, when the CPU wants to score, they are literally almost unbeatable. Casemiro, good challenge though. Modric and Haaland is about to be free. Haaland is about to be Mbappe. What was that touch? Mbappe. What was that touch? How did the keeper make that save? This keeper has played amazing, but that touch from Mbappe, that should have been a tap-in. Should have been an absolute tap-in. I don't know what I just saw. I am sickened by what I just saw. We get one more goal, because that has made me upset and does not look like we're going to get it. If anyone's going to score, it's almost them. Courtois actually has to make a save. All right, literally, since I said they've been terrible, they might be the better team in this and in the second half, but it's going to be 3-1. First game of the season is a comfortable 3 points in the end. I mean, Haaland on the score sheet with a great goal, and Mbappe on the score sheet with a great goal. What more can you ask from the debut of this new look Real Madrid team? All right, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to end the episode right here, just so we have more time to scout players in case of your guys' suggestions, because we're going to need to sign a decent amount of players to re-bolster this bench with everyone gone now. So once again, leave your suggestions in the comments. Fullbacks, wingers, and a backup striker probably, and a new center back. We have 227 million. That's a lot of money to spend. And I mean, if we do decide to sell Modric because he's going down in overall. Okay, wait, now he's up, but now he's back up to an 87. What is this sorcery? Wasn't he just an 86? Yeah, he went up in like a day, if that makes sense. But let me know what you guys think, if we should sell him or not. I'm honestly not sure. Now, I know a lot of you guys wanted to see a low rated team for our next series, but to that I would say don't worry, this series is not going to be long. This series is going to be like 6 to 7 episodes max, I think, just for us to have a little bit of fun. And then the next team we use is 1000% going to be a mid-table team, either like a bottom of the table team, or the Creative Club Kensington in League 2. It's gonna be one of those, I think. But don't worry, this is just for a little bit of fun in between. And I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this series, to be honest. We got 3 more weeks, maybe like 2.5, to make new signings. And we are going to plan for a lot of new signings. So drop a like if you want to see this series daily. Obviously, drop a like if you want to see more. Helps out me, helps out the channel so much. And also subscribe to the channel if you have not. Signings, suggestions, whether it's buying players, selling players, team formation, any suggestions in the comments down below. And next episode, we will make a lot of progress, and we'll also make some more moves to truly rebuild this Real Madrid team. But that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day.